TCNewTech, Scene 1A, Take 1. I started Sample Serve back in 2001, and we were a company that specialized in sampling. And then we started creating our own software to facilitate the sampling. So I needed to find people who were, doing code in Traverse City. I was literally at the dog park. I started talking to somebody and asked them, so what do you do? And they're like, well, I write software. And, I'm like, really, where do you work? And they're like, well, I work out of my house. And I thought, oh, very interesting. Again, the next day, different person, different dog, and asked the same question to somebody I was talking to. What do you do? And they're like, well, I write software and I work out of my house. And I'm like, I think there might be a bigger tech community in Traverse City. There were tech people in the community, but they just weren't connecting with one another. And so there had to be some kind of a way for people to, show up at the same place at the same time. So we started TCNewTech in Traverse City, and everyone got together. The concept is every month you have 5 businesses. They get 5 minutes to pitch their idea or concept, and then 5 minutes of Q&A, and they just get up back to back. Pitching is of value, but the connecting afterwards of all like-minded people was the real value. It did require a lot of time and effort to pull things off, but it wasn't difficult because the demand seemed to be there. The people in the community, once they found out about it, they showed up. The first meeting was probably 40, 50 people, and then it just kept growing every time. People that showed up the month before would show up again, and they'd bring a friend. We literally couldn't get any more people. We ran out of chairs. People would stand along the back wall, and that's when we knew, we got to find a bigger venue. So if you're going to pitch at TCNewTech, you don't have to be just from Traverse City, but you want to be generally from northern Michigan, northwest Michigan, although there have been people that pitched as far as Cleveland. Some people would be like, well, I can't go to this thing because it's for tech people. It's too techy. I wouldn't understand. The reality is it's not too techy. Anybody can show up. They can understand what's going on because it's just business. So if you're interested in technology at all, I would encourage you to show up. I guarantee it'll be worth your while. Looking forward to seeing you.